Good evening and salutations, my B&B fans. I gotta say, I genuinely like this episode. Here's the thing with Luna. We still don't know who she is. We know nothing about her except for the fact that she's an intern and that she's been following RJ's content. That's it. She stared at him the entire time while he was sitting there working with his granddad. Kinda creepy, not gonna lie. And I think it's kind of interesting because as a content creator myself, if I was ever to sit there and date a subscriber or whatever, it'd be interesting because they would know more about me than I would about them. Um, and when she was like, "Yeah, I know you, I follow your content and stuff like that," and he was like, "Ah," and he just had that look like, "Ah, I'm kind of at a disadvantage. I don't really know much about you." And when you try to follow her, her settings was on private. Now she did get a call yesterday or maybe the day before from some person saying, "Stay away from the Foresters, stay away from the Foresters." Don't know why. Don't know who that is on the other end. Could be the mom, could be a friend, could be a girlfriend. I have no idea. Um, so you got that going on. You got Brooke and Ridge talking about Eric and the best way to sit there and shut down his line and to make sure that RJ don't get caught up in the middle because he's happy that RJ is drawing, but he's like, I still got to deal with my dad or whatever. So he goes down there, talk to his dad, sees the collection. They crack a couple of jokes. I do like Eric's comeback. It's nice to sit there and know that um, he can be just as sarcastic as his son, and you could just tell the way that you could tell the way that Rich is they're talking to him, just this level of arrogance and sort of disrespect in a way. Oh, why don't you sit there and come and work with me and work on my line and stuff like that? And Eric is like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I got my own thing going on. But thanks. When he walked into the door, he was like, oh, I heard you coming after me. And towards the end, he was like, you know what, fine. You want to sit there and do this? Because, Eric was like, I need this. I need the rush. I need the excitement. I need the stress. I'm like, I don't know about that last part, but okay. We're just like, all right, fine. You want to do your line? Do your line. And we'll let the buyers decide. So now you got a case of Eric versus Reg, father versus son. And I'm here for it. Now, of course, you got another steamy scene with Hope and Thomas. I don't even really know what to sit there and say, except for that's literally what it was. She came in talking about, oh, I want to do a fitting or whatever. It's like, oh, cool. Then she locked the door. I was like, listen. The girl of your dreams comes in your office and says that they want to practically do a little modeling session. It's a good day. It's a really good day. Okay. And that's pretty much what they wound up doing. um, what else? Oh, you got RJ Cynthia talking to Brooke, and Brooke is like, Rich is just concerned for his dad, just concerned for the stress or whatever. Because, RJ was like, I don't understand what's the concern. I mean, I'm drawing for him. It's not like he's doing it himself, but I think it's more than that. Brooke is more just like the mental toll on him, the stress and everything. And plus when Rich is they're talking to Brooke, in some ways I understand what he's saying, right? Because he's like, listen, we already got a line going. We got something in production. We can't stop what we're doing and sit there and do something else. And I get that. And during my live stream yesterday, we was talking about that, and one of my subscribers was like, this is really sad. This is a case of miscommunication, which is very true because one of my subscribers was like, don't you think if Ridge knew about Eric's hand, then he would decide, hey, you know what? Listen, let me do the line with you. If he knew what was going on, he would be like, you know what? Now I understand what's going on, and I get it. And they're right. They're right. Um, and I also think, well, I don't know if he's actually said that to him, but it was really odd, though. It was a lot of talk. Him Cynthia saying, I'm the owner of this company, this, that, and the third, and I run this company. And I was like, well, if you run this company, then you should already know that there's already a line in production. Part of me is like, maybe if Rich would have stressed that, or if Rich would have said something, but I'm like, he should know that already. He should know that already. And this is why I give RJ some points. I mean, Rich some points because I'm like, well, if you know that and you're gonna sit there and do your own line anyway, then you're already stopping what's going on. And you're kind of messing up the flow of your own company that you keep saying you own. So what are you doing? What are you doing? You got that going on, right? And Donna was there for a little bit, didn't really do much. She was just kind of there. I'm interested about this Luna check. Unfortunately, when you have 15 minutes, I know it says 18 minutes, but I feel like it's like 15 minutes. When you only have like 18 or 15 something minutes, it's kind of hard to sit there and get in a lot of things. But I do feel like they should have probably spent more time, at least getting to know Luna. She's been there for 2 episodes and we know nothing except for some woman on the phone warning her against the Foresters. That's it. Um, so hopefully in the next couple of days we could sit there and find out something about about her. As one of my subscribers, I'm not gonna sit there and say her name, she knows who she is, was asking my take on her. And I'm just like, I don't really have a take on her because I don't know much about her. They haven't really told us anything about her. So anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Stay safe. If I missed anything, you know what to do. Come to the live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about all the shows, YNR, B&B, GH, and of course, Days of Our Lives. Because I got some thoughts on that. Obviously I got some thoughts on all of them because I watch them all. But yeah, that being said, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.